Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Oh, we got a lot of people coming in. This is exciting. Happy Thursday. I'm excited to see everyone. I hope you all are having a fabulous week. Go ahead and place in the chat what market center you're from. I want to get to know you and learn some new faces here. And as you do that, I'm going to let more people in. So yeah, tell me what market center you're from in the chat. Oh, I got to rename myself. 1 second. Fort Collins. Hi, Rich. It's good to see you.
Okay, it wouldn't unmute. Hi, Leslie. I was
Hi.
sitting there hammering on the unmute and nothing was happening.
Don't you love that when that happens? All good. Who else do I have here? What market center are you from? Put in the chat. Got a lot of people here today. Come on, lovely faces. I know you're here. Put on your videos. Show your beautiful face. It's good to meet new people. Colorado Springs East. Welcome, Georgia. Awesome. I'm loving this sunny weather. I don't know about you. It just gets me super excited about summer. I'm more of a summertime girl. I'm not really a wintertime girl, so I need the sun. That's why I love Colorado because we always get it. We always get the sun in Colorado. No matter if it's raining or snowing, it always comes out and it makes my heart happy. Cool. I'll wait maybe one more minute here. As I wait for others to join, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. My name is Leslie Jackson, for those of you who may or may not know me. I am the regional tech trainer for KW Colorado, as well as a MAPS coach. I've been with Keller Williams since 2012. So I am all in, bet on red, never leaving KW, love this company, and I love what I do, and that is to help you win in your business. So for any reason you have any questions during this time that we're together, feel free to raise a digital hand, place your question in the chat box, or if there is a moment in time where it feels necessary and it is quiet, go ahead and unmute yourself. So don't be shy. I am here for you to learn, and I don't want you to walk away confused, right? So I want clarity is everything. Got it? Good. All right. Greeley, welcome, Lucy. Where else are you all from? Place in the chat. I see that we have DTC in the house. Hi, everyone from DTC, Northern Colorado. Hello, Northern Colorado. I love that market centers are chiming in on this one as well. Watch party. I love it. KWPR. I love it. Awesome. Love the watch parties. All right, so this topic is going to be a lot of fun today just because it's really about making your life easier and really the speed to lead. It's all about lead routing and mastering the art of effectively directing leads into command. So I'm going to give you a couple of ways that you can go about this. One way is by an open house sign up. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. And I know a lot of you all do open houses quite often. The other thing that I like to shout out to is that sometimes you're just using a piece of paper to have them sign in. I'm going to teach you today that it is going to be all digital, life by design, speed to lead. Conversations are happening as your leads are coming through your open house. Okay. The other thing that I'm going to teach you today is just the simplicity of lead routing in itself. So if you're on a team, I will quickly show you how to create a lead route. If you're not on a team, don't worry, because it still lives in the back end of command and it's called lead management. Great. So how many here, just so my knowledge, how many here are on a team or a rainmaker on a team? Go ahead and place your name of your team and also the role of your team in the chat box, please. I'm going to give it a couple seconds here. I'll wait for your answers. Okay, no teams here. So no teams here at all? Oh, the Kaida group. All right, awesome. The Vega team. Two teams, great. So I will definitely make sure that I spend some time with lead routing. The only arm I have is the only army I have is the left and right. Okay. Georgia. Okay, cool. You guys are amazing. I am gonna go ahead and share my screen here. So give me a second and I don't know about you, but I have 100 tabs open. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out my personal life on here. And we're gonna jump over to my beautiful website. Who here has updated their website? A yes or a no in the chat? Yes or a no in the chat? No, yes, yes, no. Yes, yes. Okay. More yeses and nos. That's okay. All right. So for those of you who are nos, I'm going to invite you to go on to our regional YouTube page and look up my website class that is shared on there to watch that at a later time. But we're going to dive into what I'm about to teach you and what I discussed earlier. And I'm going to start with the open house as a lead capture. And we're going to be able to start capturing leads and again, automate some communication, automate some lead follow-up, and really ensure that those open house leads are feeling the love as soon as they sign in. All right, so let's just walk through the scenario. So first scenario is you're at an open house and you need to have a digital landing page. So the digital landing page is there to make you, of course, look like a rock star. The other thing that's going to do, it's going to capture that information right away and place it into command. How does that sound? No duplicates of what I'm trying to say is not spending too much time on double entry is what I like to say. So putting time in to putting contacts in, like that takes time. Some of you may or may forget about putting those contacts in, right? And this also ensures really good information. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you the scenario of an open house. And I'm going to pick one of these listings that I like. Ooh, this 1.75 looks beautiful in Highlands Ranch. Amazing. I want to live here already. All right. So the biggest thing is you could turn any listing into an open house landing page. And of course, that goes into the already agreed upon conversation that you had with that listing agent if you're not the listing agent. And since we are connected to every single MLS in the entire nation, you will have access to all the listings here right on your website. So step number one is to go find that listing that you're doing an open house on. Step two at the top of the screen is click up top where the URL lives. Do you see that? And you're going to / open house. You see that? See how I just did / open house? No spaces or anything. Enter. And now what this will do is literally create a beautiful open house landing page for this particular listing. Voila! Isn't that beautiful? You see that? So step one, / open house, enter. Okay. Step two is then say, welcome to my open house. As everybody's coming in, the seller would like for you to sign in just for safety and security. Great. Awesome. So make sure that you please place all of your information in. Along with the phone number, just in case we need to call you for any feedback. They're going to submit that information, and then guess what comes next? A beautiful QR code. And I just got a notification on my watch that open house, that lead in my open house literally just placed their information in. So instant notification. I don't know if you could see that on my watch. You see that little red KW logo on my watch? That's literally saying new open house contact received from Leslie Jackson. The next prompt that you'll give the lead is go ahead and scan this QR code and feel free to walk around the house because everything is here on that QR code that you may have questions about. If there isn't any, please come back and talk to me so we can discuss. Great. Lead scans a QR code, and they are simply walking around the house with their own private tour. because you're probably busy talking to somebody at that moment, right? Cool. So this is the scenario that I'm teaching you all today. And guess what? I'm also going to teach you, like I had mentioned, to make your life easier so that when these contacts come in from your open house landing page, they're automatically receiving information. They're automatically getting communicated to, okay? So I'm going to walk you through what that looks like. First things first, I'm going to show you a smart plan to download. So I'm going to head to the smart plan library. And for anybody new here that has not used a smart plan, please, place in the chat box. I've never used a smart plan, or no, I have not, in the chat, just so I kind of know how to curve my teaching here. Have you used the smart plan library? Yes or no? I have not. No. Oh, welcome. Oh, this is so refreshing. I have used. Okay, so I have about a 50-50 split. So welcome to the Smart Plan Library. I want to tell you this, that you are with the right company. You are here at this moment learning the right information at the right time, because we're all about culture here at KW, right? And so if you're a new agent, what I like to always say is that this is our culture built inside our technology. What we've done is we've had thousands of agents in our ecosystem place how they convert leads and place that recipe into the Smart Plan library, how they communicate to their database. What's that specific recipe in the Smart Plan library? In addition, we've also created about 10 foundational smart plans that I always like to shout out, and that's the Keller Williams 10 here. So if you're brand new, write this down, at least add the 10 to one person in every single Met in your database. This will equate to around 33 to 36 touches for 1 year. That will equate to 88,000 in GCI. Do or don't, do or not, take it or leave it, right? Do I want you to win? Yes. Do you want yourself to win? If the answer is yes, then do that. So write that down as a note. The other thing that I want to shout out in the Smart Plan library is all of them are fully customizable. The ones that are uploaded are fully customizable. Now, there are a couple here in the Keller Williams, like the biweekly and the monthly neighborhood nurture, that are not, but there's no reason to customize them anyway. So next step here in the conversation of open house, I'm going to just type in open house in the search box. You could search by Smart Plan name, author, or description. Okay. This open house follow-up is Keller Williams. So the author is Keller Williams. You'll see that there are 122,000 Keller Williams agents using the Smart Plan. And I believe I might already have this one. So all you'll do next is simply select Add Smart Plan. It will be grayed out to let you know that you've already downloaded it. This will be blue and this will be white if you have not. So go ahead and download this one. The next thing I'm going to show you is adding a trigger and what a trigger is. So my open house follow-up Smart Plan. I'm going to go ahead and select this edit pencil. So anytime you see a pencil inside command, that means that you can edit and customize. I'm going to select that. Now I'm going to walk you through what is next to ensure that you have the right conversation, the information is coming out correctly the way that you'd like. Step number one, I'm going to recap, is to download the open house Smart Plan. Step number two is to always edit your Smart Plan before you add it to anyone. Always, always, always. I cannot stress that enough. Just in case that you've downloaded somebody else's Smart Plan who has published their Smart Plan and they have their information in it. You want to ensure that your information's in it, not theirs. So always go back and take a look. So as you can see, there's day one, there's a text message that comes up. Hi, contact first name, or hey, contact first name, thanks for coming by. What did you think of the open house? Great question. Then there's a task that shows up and it says send email to the contact. Nice to meet you at the open house, etc. Then we're going to wait a couple days. there's going to be a task for you to call that person to follow up. Then there's going to be an automatic text, as you could see. Hi, contact first name. I have a few open houses coming up that I think you would be interested. Would you like for me to send you a list? Great question. Then you're going to make a call. So what I like for you to do is go through every single step and ensure that everything that you like is here. Now, if you don't like something, that's okay. All you have to do is select the delete button over here on the right-hand side of that step. Let's pretend that you want to actually send an email on day one instead of a manual email. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this step 2. And I'm going to simply select send email over here on the left and drag it and replace it over. As you can see on the right-hand side of my screen, it's now a blank slate. And I'm just going to simply type in a subject line. And I'm also going to encourage you to use merge fields, which down here is called a merge field. Merge fields, for those of you who are new to Smart Plans, are literally what it means, merging information in to this email. So I would like to merge somebody's first name into this email so that I don't have to. This is automation to its finest, which means that when this email is deployed automatically for you, their first name is automatically placed in without you having to go and doing it. And then, of course, a simple email is this. I can't type and talk, so as you can tell. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Okay, add step. Now, I'm going to select add step, and I'm going to select and click in this section. Okay, so watch me do it. And as I do this, this is a new update on the right-hand side that I want you to all be aware of. Add trigger tags is not new, but when a contact replies to the email or when a contact replies to a text message, I can ask the system to stop the Smart Plan. How cool is that? So that's new. And that was newly released just, I believe, this Monday, actually. So I'm going to teach you how to add a trigger tag. And this trigger tag has to be new and it's not retroactive. For some of you who are like, what is a trigger tag? A trigger tag is simply this. When this happens, that will happen. So I'm going to bring up an example. When a lead comes in from an open house, the tag will then be placed. The tag will be then placed on the lead and will trigger this Smart Plan. Okay. So when I tell this Smart Plan to be associated with the open house tag, as leads come in, it's going to trigger, that tag is going to trigger that Smart Plan to be then deployed. Okay. Tell me if I need to dumb this down more. So are you guys following what I'm saying? Yes or no? Don't be shy. I want you to walk away clear.
Yes, but I have a question.
Yes, great.
Okay. And just to back up, well, it's a two-part question. When they do the digital sign-in at the open house, do they get tagged with the actual property or just does it say open house or how are they tagged?
You decide.
Okay. And then is there a merge field for that property so you don't just say the open house, but you're actually stating the property in your follow-up?
There is not a merge field for properties. although it would be really cool. So what I'd like for you to think about is both of those scenarios. How many open houses are you going to do in one weekend? Are you intermittently doing open houses? What I like to say is think about those scenarios and then go in and customize. If you're doing a lot of open houses, keep it vague, because you just want to keep also, keep that in mind that this is automation and there's steps to call and there's automated text messages. So great question. I'm going to go ahead and just show you how to create a custom tag before we add a trigger. So I'm going to head back to command and go to settings. And then from here, I'm going to select command settings and then contact tags. I'm going to create a tag here. In this conversation, we're talking about how to tag an open house lead automatically that will trigger a smart plan. I'm going to pick a color, select create. Oh, it already exists, of course, because I train this all the time. Okay. Open house 145. We'll make it purple. Okay. So now we discussed going to that smart plan. We downloaded the open house smart plan. We went through, like I had mentioned, to ensure that the open house steps look correct by clicking the edit button. Now we're going to add a trigger. Because we want this smart plan to be triggered in a specific way, I then created a specific specific tag. So I'm going to go find that tag. And of course it's not, let me just find it. Why is this not searching? Come on, command. I love when it does this. Live demos are like this sometimes. So I'm just gonna scroll through all of my tags. Don't you guys love my tagging system? Quite robust. All right, guys. So you're gonna go find your tag and add the tag to the smart plan. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Anybody else unclear? So if you're unclear, what I'd like for you to do is unmute yourself so we can talk.
So Leslie, I want to piggyback on Rich's question. Since you made that trigger tag,
yeah,
and say you want to know what open house that person was from in the future, so you don't get them mixed up, can you label each of them like with an address or a date, and have multiple open houses, like open house March 20?
You could.
Okay.
You could, by the use of tags.
And is there a limit on tags?
There is not. No limit. Yep, great question. Okay, so check it out. Open house 145. And I get the chance here to say, if the contact replies to an automated text from the smart plan, I'm going to then ask the system to stop sending the messages. So you have that option. If that person responds to the email, I'm going to have the smart plan also stop. Okay. Now, that's new from command. The other thing that I wanted to say here is you can add another smart plan, which I encourage you to do, to this open house smart plan. And that is a monthly neighborhood, let's do biweekly neighborhood nurture. And then add step. Okay. Now, in order for the biweekly neighborhood nurture to deploy correctly, you see my thumb, you'll need a primary address. If you don't have a primary address, then go into their contact card and place a location of the home that they saw, the open house. So if the open house is in Littleton, go put them on the biweekly neighborhood nurture in Littleton. Got it? All right. So now I've got my trigger. I'm going to save my plan. And I'm going to show you the third final step. Ready? Because you're not done. We're not done. So recap, I showed you how to create an open house landing page from any listing from your website that you're doing or hosting. the next step that we took was we downloaded this open house smart plan and we ensured that all the steps were great. Step 3, we added a trigger tag to the smart plan to ensure that that will trigger the smart plan to go off. And now step 4, we're going to discuss how this all gets automatically done, which is super cool. So right-hand side of the screen, I'm going to head to settings. And then from here, I'm in a personal side of personal command, solo agent command. I'm going to head to command settings. I'm going to head to contacts. Then I'm going to head to lead management. All right. As you can see, I have a couple here. I'm going to delete this and delete that. Okay. I'm going to create a rule, and this is called open house leads. Just because I want to be super specific, if I'm going to be creating multiple rules, I want to know where they're coming from. All right, KW app site. Let's see, I think it's an open house. This is new. Okay. Open house site. And then I just for good measure, oops, I accidentally erased that. Oh, hold on. So I'm typing in open house and I'm looking from site, okay? Because that's where they're coming from. I also want to just do for good measure KW app and site. Great rule. Auto tags. Now here is the option. Another option too is to automatically place these leads on the same thing. But because we already did that, it's okay. I don't need to reassign to smart plans because we added a trigger here. But you could also do it this way too. So there's 2 ways of doing it. You can't go wrong. I'm going to select create rule. And there it is. So now when I go to my open house, we'll go back. We're going to do the same efforts. / open house. Oops. Enter. I'm going to put in somebody else's name. Okay, because I can't, I put myself in so many times in the command. I created so many aliases.
I'm not going to qualify for this.
You're not going to qualify? Why? 1, 2, 3 test@email.com. Okay, just got the notification on my watch. If you have an Apple Watch, I'll get the notification on my phone. I'll also come back here and show you to give it a good refresh that you're going to get a notification in command. So let's go check it out together live. There it is, Rich. Let's go and click him and see the contact. And then from here, you'll see that the smart plan is already on. There it is. See how that smart plan's already on? Hooray. All right. Oh, you got a value 2 square smart plan on. I don't know how that happened. That's funny. Okay. Oh, because I probably associated it with the same tag. I tend to repeat the same tags. Okay, so disregard the title of that. But what's lovely about this is that it will help you solve not following up with your open house leads. So there it is. What kind of questions do you guys have? Everybody's confused. I go, don't get confused.
Okay, Leslie, I do have a question. I've asked you before. I probably will need to see this a second time. Yeah. Where can we find the video of this?
YouTube channel, KW YouTube channel. Cool. All right, where do I need to rewind? You can always rewind this. Who's confused? Yes or no?
I have a question.
Thank you.
So what you were saying at the beginning, and for open houses sign in and to get the QR code, do I just go to my website and then choose a house? I'm trying to do it, but I don't know what step I missed.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get it to populate that QR code.
Yep. So let's do this. Oh, Angelica. So you got to this part, right? To the open house landing page. You were able to.
No. So I'm on my page. I'm still on my page trying to find how to get to the open house.
Okay, got it. Great. Let's walk you through real quick. So this is a listing that we're going to do. By the way, Angelica, you can select any house to do this on your site.
Okay.
And thought process of that you've already gotten approval from the selling agent or you are the selling agent.
Mhm.
Okay. So find the listing. It's already live. It's in the MLS, right? Now it's on your site. You go and search for the listing on your site. It's there. This is the listing. Okay. Now, next step up here is adding a / open house
Okay.
to the end of the URL. You're not changing anything else, but you're adding / open house to the end of the URL. Then you're going to click enter. And what this will do is turn this page into the open house page that you'll use.
Okay. I was missing that step. Thank you so much.
Yep, no worries. And so then from here, you could test it by adding yourself. Once you submit this, then the QR code pops up after they submit. And that's when it's a great conversation to be had and connect with that person. Hey, just so you know, after you submit, you're going to get a QR code. I'll walk you through it. Take out your phone, scan the QR code. Now it's going to give you all the information about this particular listing. Let me know if you have any other questions. Got it?
That was great.
Okay,
Thanks.
cool. You're so welcome. Anybody else have any questions? Where did I lose you? Because I'm here to help you get clear, not confused. Speak up now or forever. Hold your, what did they say? I'm terrible at sayings. How cool is this though? Great. Who's doing an open house anytime soon? Raise a hand.
I'm looking.
Okay, you're looking. Yeah. Great. Anybody here want to offer somebody else to do an open house for them? All right, cool. Well, this is a space to have some community. All right, last step that I promised that I would help and teach you all. If you're on a team, I have a couple teams here. I'm going to head to my team account and then I'm going to go to settings. Inside settings, now I can decide to route these leads from my open house to all of my agents. So you're going to head to command settings. You'll head to contacts and then lead management. So this is what it looks like in the back end of a team account. You'll select create rule. You'll then go type in your type of rule or type of route. You can select your routing rule, which is random, weighted random, jump ball, round robin, or assigned to agent. I'm not going to go through all of these because I know that there are only 2 teams here. But if you place your cursor on the little I, it will offer a definition of what each one is. Weighted, for those of you who may or may not know, is the amount of leads one person will get compared to the other. Jump ball is first come, first serve. Round robin is assigned in a particular order. And then assigned to agent means only 1 or 2 agents or 1 agent gets all the leads on your team. You can have a deadline of when those leads are being claimed. 3 minutes, 0 seconds, you get to choose. And then from here, you'll type in open house site. That's the one that you want. And then you'll click next. And then you'll select the people on your team that will be a part of capturing those leads. So as leads come in from your open house, and the agents that are at their offices will be able to call and answer any questions. And that's how you create a lead route for anything back in the lead routing management tool. All right, anybody on the teams have any questions? Again, this is speed to lead, right? Communication quickly. 78% of people will hire the first agent that they speak to. That's a stat. So this is perfectly set up for you so that you could be that first agent. Somebody wanted to ask a question. Was that Greg?
Yes, it was.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Where would I go to get caught up on getting my website set up?
Yeah, great
As
question.
far as I
Yeah.
kind of got started, but it looks like it's in limbo.
Okay, no worries. I'm gonna just go and find, oops, hold on, the channel, because I know that would be the next question for some people here. So give me one.
Here's her up there because you're
I'm gonna
bouncing
drop you
off.
the link.
Oh,
Do you want to hear?
oh, here, no, you hear. Hello, hello.
All right. So there, I'm gonna mute you, Greg, because for some reason I'm echoing. So I'm gonna place that in the chat. There's a link, and then I have a playlist of all of my Colorado tech classes here. So if you go to playlist, tech classes, oops, and then you'll be able to see view full playlist. You'll be able to see the website one, which is somewhere here. That's team websites. Where is that one? I know it's here. Am I missing it? Somebody else see it here? Beyond the brand. I know it's here. Building habits and command, automated lead mastery, mastering agent team sites. Okay. Did they take it down for some reason? Go ahead and just see what you see on that side. Reach out to me for any reason you can't find it. I know I have several recordings of it. So go there, Greg, and let me know if you can find it on your end. If not, send me an email. Because I do have another folder that YouTube has told me I couldn't post because I was showing databases. So that could have been the reason. Maybe they took it down for some reason. All right, you guys. How does everybody feel? Do you feel full of knowledge? Was this good? Are you going to go out and do it? Because guess what? 78% of people will hire the first agent that they speak to. You could be that first person. This also goes into Facebook leads. You can create a lead role for Facebook ads. Although if you're on a team, right? Because Facebook leads automatically come to your account anyway if you're not on a team. All right, feedback, questions.
One more question, hopefully without a bunch of feedback, because we've got it going on in our area here. That YouTube, you just sent the link. Is that where I'd go just to kind of get caught up one by one on mastering command?
Yeah.
Good enough. Thank you.
Yeah. And then Greg,
that's where I lost mine, is switching over to the team. And I didn't do something right.
Okay. Yep. Cool. Okay. And then I also was going to say, just as a resource for anybody that wants to get caught up with command and wants to go like step by step, I highly suggest to go inside to command and go to connect. I'm going to show you that just because again, my role is to help you all win. And I like to give all the resources possible so that you know. So I'm going to share my screen again. We're going to head back to command. And I'm going to show you here at the top of the screen, you'll see connect. See that? Connect. If you click on connect, there are hundreds, if not thousands of videos in here based on topic. So you can literally come in and search command and have like any kind of self-paced, command tips, command MC, all kinds of updates. The other thing that I highly suggest too which I don't know if we've put it in the learning well yet. If you go to KW Connect, oops, I'm just terrible at the keyboard today. If you go to KW Connect, inside here, this is where all of our other like resources are. You can go to technology and then head to training and resources. And inside here, Greg, is literally a step-by-step. I'm ready to learn command. I need training on how to run my business. I'm ready to set up my app, et cetera, et cetera. And as you go through this step-by-step process, we'll be provided with videos and knowledge base. Cool. All right, you lovely people. If you need anything else, feel free to reach out to me, lesliejackson@kw.com. I will see you next Thursday. And for those of you who celebrate Easter, happy Easter. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Leslie.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Leslie.